So when you can just have a conversation about things, and it helps them too, right? They can bring up points and things they don't like, and we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built, and they understand why some decisions are made, and they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions of what they think things should be like, and we can change accordingly. So the game is for the community. So we're always trying to just do our best to make the game.
It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. Feel their true selves.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the point.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Paul George with the steal. Passes it to Highland. A three ball. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's a three-point game. To the paint, looking for Carter. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Now you love the opportunistic play there on the alley-oop. MP with a little style.
Pass to George. Leonard with the ball. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Highland from outside off the mark. And it's the Raptors ball, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Count it, good.
Oh, plays like that from MP, they show you how much grit this guy has. That is toughness right there.
George looking around. Pass to Highland. Back to George. The high post shot. Toronto grabs the miss. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
4 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
It's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. He gets it in there.
Just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here is George. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Highland passes to George. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now, here is George. He had 25 points last game. Shoots over Pirtle. The shot by George, no good. Toronto leading by 3. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. And guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
All right, thank you, David. Outside, Carter. Shoots the 3. Pirtle, chip back in for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now George. He's got 6. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
The pass to Highland. Here's Leonard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's George. Los Angeles with another miss. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Leonard, the pass to George. Here's Highland. Last time, 14 points for him. Back to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Highland. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Carter looking around. Fires for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Leonard. To halt the run. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Now here is Carter. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Highland. Outside Leonard. Now here is George. Here's Highland. Puts up a 3. The shot by George, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The Raptors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Scotty Barnes. And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And Toronto has possession. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with Carter. And it's Porter in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Why they call him